Please read this disclaimer carefully before proceeding further. Welcome traders to analysis of indices. Let's look at what kind of opportunities we have. Thanks for joining me here. My name is Vic. Let's see. Let's start with DXY. I've already posted a video on DXY. If you have not seen it, go and check it out. On DXY, the market is looking bullish, but there is a possibility of it actually falling down. Why? Because we have a gap left somewhere around here in this FCP zone, which is near about close to 90 or level. So there is a bearish possibility. It may or may not happen almost immediately next week, or this month. It may take months or years, but there is a possibility. However, the market is looking bullish. The dollar is looking bullish, and it is expected to reach this level here near about 92.8 level, where we have this gap. So that's what we have. If you want more information on the DXY, go and check out my previous analysis. Let's start with S&P 500. Now on S&P 500, let's go to the monthly time frame. On monthly time frame, it is looking very bullish, and it is also looking very overextended as well. But that is nothing like, it's not something new which is happening to S&P 500. It just goes like this, then performs a little correction, then goes like this, performs a correction, goes again, performs a correction, goes again, and there is some kind of correction expected at some point in time. Now when that we do not know about, so far what we have seen is that this 4,000 level has not been tested yet, because the market just straight away went through it and there was no retest of this 4,000 level. That means there is a possibility that at some point in time it can come back down to perform a retest, but that is just our opinion. But what we have is that you need to trade what you see. We were expecting market to go down after seeing this candle, but that has obviously been invalidated by previous week. The market has gone up, and this was supposed to be very good confirmation to the downside, but that never happened. Nonetheless, this 4,000 level is still very, very important, and this level of 4086 is also very important. And then we have this support level, which is also important, of 4033. So these are all the weekly levels that we have got. Then we go to the daily time frame. On daily time frame, there was a lot of up and down movement here. There was sudden move down to the downside after seeing this bad behavior here. The market has come back down and it started to go up, and in this process, if you look closely, we have this kind of W pattern which has formed, and that means the market is expected to fall down again. It may or may not be a huge movement down, but there is a W pattern here which is right there. Okay, so what we have is the W pattern is there. That means we can actually draw fib on it, and that means we should be able to find where the market could head to. Now one of the levels is around here, which is 4348, and that's on the bullish side. Another one is somewhere around here where we are standing. There can be a little upward movement and then it can start to fall down, but it is standing right there where it is supposed to be. So I'm going into the next week. There is a news expected, and that can actually change markets a little bit, and that is why I'm not in the hurry to actually take any position on S&P 500. On what I envisage, we are looking at 4292 level, which is the previous target here. This white dot is the target here, and we are also, this is the white dot, that's the target the market is trying to reach. And we also have weekly targets and monthly targets at these levels of 4351 and 4360. So these can be expected. Now if I draw Fibonacci on this leg, what we see that one automatically lines up with 161.8. That means there is a good possibility of it reaching there if it crosses through 4292. So that is one level. Let me give you another one actually, which can be important, and that's this one, 4320. So these are all the levels that I'm looking at: 4292, 4320, 4351, 4360. These are the bullish ones. And if the market starts to go down, then 4255 is also looking very good one. right now, and this is on daily time frame. If I go to the 4-hour time frame, this is how it is looking. We had a bullish signal here, and that market started to move higher. This bearish signal did not work out. It was supposed to fall down to this water curve, but that actually didn't work out. The market in fact started to go higher, and this bullish target has been achieved, and and these targets have been achieved as well. These two have been achieved as well, and we can expect market to go into 4292, and then can have a little bit of reaction there. So this is what we have on S&P 500. If you enjoyed this analysis, hit the like button. Let's look at Dow Jones. Okay, Dow Jones has come back to this FCP zone, which we found out a few months ago. Remember, we were around here when we found this FCP zone. So the Dow Jones actually fell down and then came back into this FCP zone after testing mid of the Bollinger Band here, and that means the market can actually react again. I will only look for long positions once I've got a confirmation above this FCP zone. Okay, for now, for me this is little. There can be little upward and downward move inside this FCP zone because I'm looking at weekly time frame. But ideally, I'm looking for a short position on Dow Jones, because there can be a reaction here. If I get a confirmation to the upside above this FCP zone, then only I will look for a long position on the weekly time frame. If I go to the daily time frame, show you what kind of structure we have. Again, we have this V kind of shape appearing, which is not actually a V. Everything is W or M, and that means that market is expected to clear this behavior here, and it is expected to rise. But we have an important level of 34521. So what do we need to do? We need to wait for a confirmation here around this 34521, and if I get a confirmation to the upside, then only I will look for a look for a long, but this long is going to be for shorter duration. As I said, we are in FCP zone, so it makes more sense to actually go for a short position here, unless we see a confirmation above this FCP zone. Okay, so that's my plan. That's on S&P 500. Let's look at it on Watt and Visage as well. Okay, on Watt and Visage, Dow Jones on monthly is actually looking far more bearish than S&P 500, and the reason behind that is because the market has come inside the water wave, and it is not looking like very good. Even if this candle turns like completely bullish, this will still be looking like a hammer, and that means it is showing a sign of weakness here on the Dow Jones. So if I look at the weekly time frame, we had a very good signal. Now we need to see whether this gets invalidated. How does it get invalidated? If it actually starts to go higher and closes beyond the previous structure high, then it will be invalidated. For now, this is still valid. This is still valid because the color is still red, this is still red, and we still have that arrow, and this is the target that we are looking at. So that is why I said, like on Dow Jones, we are looking for a better short opportunities. There can be little up and down, like long and short opportunities on short time frame, but ideally we should be looking for short opportunities on weekly time frame. If you're trading that. If I look at the daily time frame, what we have is that market could be heading to this profit target level here, and that's what we were expecting. Like it can clear this thing if the market starts to go there, and this is the level that we are looking at. This is the profit target level. Possible profit target level is 34879, and which is the previous structure high. If the market closes beyond this level, then we are looking for then the previous signal will be invalidated, and this is another level which we are looking for is 35015. That's quite a possibility of this market to achieve. So this is what we have on Dow Jones. If you enjoyed this analysis, found this useful, then make sure to hit the like button and put in a comment and share it with other traders and trading communities. Okay, let's look at NASDAQ. Okay, NASDAQ has been playing very nicely according to our analysis. This was the previous FCP zone, which gave us very nice short opportunities. Then this FCP zone became support because market was never able to close below this, and then started to go higher. And this was part of the plan, like which we did a few months ago, I think. that if we get a confirmation above this, then we are looking for next FCP zone around 14,392. This is where the market is right now, and some of us were able to take this long position into this, and because this is right now into FCP zone, I'm looking for a little downward move on the shorter time frame, and this is what has happened. The market started to go down after going into this FCP zone. That's kind of accuracy that we have on FCP zone. If I go to the 4-hour time frame, this is still inside FCP zone, so you can expect market to go sideways or something like that, but my bias will be towards to the downside. I will only change my bias to the bullish side, if I get a confirmation about this FCP zone. Unless that happens, I am looking for a short position on NASDAQ. Okay, let's look at it on what envisage as well. In our Telegram group, I mentioned these two levels, 14,441 and then 14,579. These two levels were given by what envisage because of these white dots here, and the market can still go higher a little bit to 14,579 because this target is still open, but it has reached this first target, and that's why it is showing us little reaction. So I'll look for a little short move on daily or like in a 4-hour day or something like that, but there is still a possibility that it can go higher to 14,579, and that will only happen. I will only change my bias, as I said, if I get a confirmation above that level. If I go look at the 4-hour time frame, what we have is that we have a red trend here, a red trend here, signal here, and this is the profit target level that I'm looking for, and this is also supporting the fact that we are in FCP zone. So I'll look for a little bit of short opportunity into here, but things can change at any moment in time because there is an open target available here at 14,579. So I will not look for external profit targets. I'll take what the market is going to give me, and then I'll get out. So just play just go with the flow of the market. Do not try to push yourself on the market. See what can be achieved and take it with your good reward and risk, and that's it. That's the game. Okay, so this is what we have on NASDAQ. Hope you enjoyed this analysis on the 3 indices. We were able to cover S&P 500, Dow Jones, and NASDAQ. If you found this useful, hit the like button, put in a comment below this video, and share it with other traders and trading communities, because that's how we learn and earn together and trading communities. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good time next week. If you're interested in learning how to analyze the markets the way I do using Fibonacci Confluence, then head over to Vikinsa.com, and under training section you'll be able to see Core Strategy Training Program. On this page you'll be able to see the testimonials of previous students and also look at the brochure. The brochure has a lot more information, including the course structure and the Fibonacci Confluence Training Program curriculum. This is a very extensive program in which we cover basic core Fibonacci concepts along with the advanced concepts to analyze the markets with high probability. If you're interested in joining this program, come to Vikinsa.com, and under training section you'll be able to see and submit this form.